Activos.
And well, I think we're live, everyone. I'm pretty sure we're live. Yes, we're live.
We're live.
We can consider this officially fucking done. It took us a month. You know, this is supposed to be like twice a month, but not now. Now, having a kind of reunion on around this date is going to be almost impossible for us, and we apologize for that. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Our lovely Donald Duck, our lovely kind of Santa. I in no way, shape, or form murdered kind of Santa. This is just a prop. That's what I want you to believe in.
Let me start with something funny. Why do you have publicity now in your
Because I'm an affiliate. So, which means I have
to question you about this one.
And I don't even get a single cent on that publicity.
Motherfuckers.
Not even a single fucking cent. That's fucking phenomenal.
Right.
Regardless, no, we're not here to talk about politics when it comes to. Hold on.
Yes. Good job.
Just do a bit like this.
Look, you can see the fucking face.
Yeah, you can. No, but you can. You can see
now
the
you
face.
can.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Wait. Now you can.
All right.
Yes.
Yes. Now it's good.
Perfect.
Hey, greetings! That's
No.
Mr. Pixel, greetings! Glad you joined us, Mr. Pixel. Hold on a minute. Welcome, everyone, to the official 6th episode of the Kindareunion, the place where you can get 3 extra boners per minute, the place where we just...
Make magic happen.
We just make magic happen. I'm Kindajesus, obviously your lovely host. That's Xpop, that's Kinget. Oh, wait.
Let me do the shameless promotion.
Yeah, shameless promotion
Let
to
me do the
Kinget,
shameless promotion first.
to Xpop's channel. That's Kinget right there.
Yeah,
You know,
Kinget is
still
here.
missing. Still
No,
missing.
he kind of died.
He kind of
And
died.
No, we shot him.
No.
We
He
shot him.
kind of died. We are trying to gather all the stuff we need
Yeah.
to resurrect him.
Like
So-
the Exodia parts, but on Kinget. That's why he's missing. In the meantime, George is a good replacement for a Kinget.
Exactly.
He talks about as much as Kinget, either way. Then we have Mustachio, which is here basically because he has an amazing mustache. God damn it, I love that mustache. Fuck, hold on. Hope you have a good night, dude. I play Overwatch at the same time. I'm still here as long as I can. Thank you, Mr. Pixel. We appreciate your honesty and hard work and also dedication. I can speak for every single one of them. They have no pants with that statement.
Exactly. Let's take off our pants.
Take off your pants. Yeah. It's only paint. Now.
No. This is not George. This is King Ed.
As
For
always,
the meantime, it's King Ed.
as per always, every single donation, if not specific, is gonna go through all 3 of us, 4 of us, counting with George. Bits. And
I'm not dividing with this guy.
okay, maybe we're not dividing with George.
King
it's
Ed.
okay.
With
King,
King Ed.
yeah,
King
King
Ed.
Ed.
King Ed.
King Ed's
We're
a
not
fucking
dividing with
asshole.
King Ed. He's a fucking
We're not gonna divide with King Ed.
He's a fucking asshole.
Every bit and subscription goes solely to me because there's no way I can share with them, and that's about it. It is
Yeah, fucking
officially done, everyone.
Yeah. Let's get drunk.
Again.
Hopefully not, because Twitch actually bans you for that.
Yeah, no.
No. We're going to get funnier.
Yeah, we're getting.
Yeah,
you have
we're
to
gonna
speak
get
a bit
louder.
louder.
Not drunk, funnier.
Yeah, you're gonna have to speak a bit louder because
Cheers,
there's only
mate.
one mic.
Hey, what's up, Missy? Woo!
It's the kinda high notes kind of reunion. It's almost the same. It's almost the same.
Yeah, wait.
No one notices, you know.
Look, it's X-Pop, not X-Poop, okay?
X-poop. It's
Fuck
X-poop.
X-poop.
It's X-poop. And Kinget too. Don't forget about
Kinget's here.
Kinget. Kinget deserves also a
Kinget,
very
Kinget.
warm welcome. So, we're talking about finally the E3 conference.
Shit.
And we have everything around here. We have a guy that watched every single E3 conference, a guy that watched almost every single E3 conference,
And a game developer.
and a game developer, and we have a guy that doesn't even know what an E3 conference is.
No,
He knows.
I do know.
He knows what a conference is, but he never saw it. So
Shame.
we have everything.
Shame on you.
This is gonna be amazing. And well, I believe we should talk about every single conference first,
Oh, good.
and then the games on the conference.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way
Let's
to.
start by jumping off the EA, okay?
Yeah, well, let's talk about EA.
No, fuck EA. Let's jump EA. I don't like EA.
That's it. That's about that's
Yeah,
it.
that's-
Trust me, that's about as much as it.
I know.
No, actually, no. Let's talk about GA because that was literally the worst press conference I've ever seen.
Shit.
Imagine being one of the biggest gaming companies ever, and like you fucked up because EA fucked up on that Battlefront
Yes.
thing.
Oh.
We talked about that.
We
Oh, they
talked.
didn't fuck up. They fucked
So
up
everyone
big time.
hates EA now. So what's the logical answer to that? Oh, better do a very good E3
No,
presentation.
The logical thing to do is let's not give a shit.
Yeah,
They
fuck
will buy the
everyone.
games
Jump
anyway.
VR. We're gonna have to do that
Oh,
one day.
One day.
One
What?
day.
That's a promise. As soon as I can stream VR, we'll think about it.
For
Hey,
all, yeah. Woohoo!
Drunk super hot.
hello, Kindajesus, man with a beautiful
Yo.
mustache and ex-poop.
Look, why do you guys call me X-Poop?
Ex-poop.
You know what? Fuck it. Shameless promotion. Fuck you all.
No, hey, I'm sorry. You need an extra O there. Ex-poop.
X-Poop.
X-poop has a better name
Shut
and
up.
ring to it than
Shut up.
X-pop.
It suits you better. X-Poop.
The next time someone calls you mustache, you have to play with your mustache,
yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
it.
You know, X-pop sounds like a pedophile name that
No,
you give
no.
online. If you really think about it,
No,
the
yeah.
word pop
No, I'm
means
gonna,
everything here.
no. Let me tell you.
Come with me and I'll pop your
No.
ex.
No, let me tell you why I have the name Xbox, because it's a funny story. Because back in 2012, I started working in what the fuck? No, I started working on my job, which is basically doing t-shirts and all that. And I started working with the program to draw and all that.
My future merchandise guy.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
And the first draw that I made was this pop right here, and I was like, let me
Pop!
yeah, poop, pop. Let me put an X in here just to see how it goes. And went X pop, and I was like, I'm gonna keep that.
First time I knew him, it was actually called on Steam X-Pop 360.
No scope.
No, just 360. The X-Pop 360. Yeah.
That's it.
Regardless.
That's the name.
Regardless, EA. Well, we were talking about EA, and all right, what's the logical way to fix everything? Doing a very good E3 presentation, says Bill. Bill gets slapped in the face, gets knocked unconscious, and the PR guys talk. So I can actually resume every single part of the EA press conference with one move.
Boring, yes.
So much, so boring.
No, they fucked up so badly.
They did. They
No,
did.
here's the thing. Okay, Battlefield. What they showed? Cinematics.
Cinematics.
No, and the best part was
No gameplay?
No, they showed gameplay, but on the YouTube channel of Nvidia.
Nvidia's
After
YouTube
the
channel.
conference
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah, like a huge conference with thousands and thousands of
Nice.
people watching them. Let's show them on a YouTube page that nobody's really watching right now. Sounds like a good plan. What about it, Bill? Bamba. Bill's dead.
It's like if you need it, find it. You don't give a
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, and then a bunch of other
Don't lie
YouTubers, to
again.
be fair.
Look at
A bunch of other YouTubers got the exclusive too and stuff like that. But
Wait.
us. Okay, fuck it.
you know, might as well do it on the winky face.
Okay, here's the wink.
Do it on the winky face. It's
no,
better.
No, wait.
Yes, it's good.
Better now.
Hold on, give me that. I think I have an even better plan. Like this.
You're covering the whiskey bottle.
Fuck the whiskey bottle. What
Hey!
about the whiskey bottle? Boom. Done. See? Beautiful.
King gets head.
Beautiful. King Ed's also present, obviously. We took his head. We're not murderers, everyone. We're
took-
not murderers. Not yet.
We like to cut scalp.
Yeah, we do. We do. And then after Battlefield 5, which literally they showed nothing, they went to FIFA. They talked about
Alright.
FIFA for like 20 minutes,
They show the
Showing
the
nothing.
Champions League.
showing
The
nothing
trophy.
about FIFA. Showing the Champions League trophy.
Yeah.
Talking about FIFA, saying that FIFA is like the best game ever made, and that thousands, millions of players play it.
Yeah.
Someone shouts, "Where's the gameplay?" And they're like, "Yeah, gotta go. We have so much to show over here." Then they go NFL. The big thing about NFL is that it's coming to PC.
Wait. That sounds like when you're at school or at college, and the other guy has done all the work, and you're there like, yeah, I'm going to present this to get the grade, and you talk about the parts that no one gives a shit about.
Yeah, well, it's
And
exactly
the
that.
other guy is going to talk about the important. No, you
All right.
stole their time.
Big innovation in NFL, boys. It's coming to PC. Cheap pop, like, woo, finally. Nothing else. Literally nothing. They showed a generic cinematic trailer to that too. Oh, wait a minute. NBA. Boom. Cinematic trailer. What? Oh, yeah, and they had a very, very cringe moment with the guy with the title. Remember?
Yes.
X-Pop. A guy that won the NFL championship and an actual NFL player. You know, they actually squared off. Not in the E3 presentation because that's fun. Only talking, you know, they were only talking. Distributing sick burns to each other. Like more scripted burns that don't really burn. It's more like, Jesus fucking Christ, come on. Don't
like
do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Done. And but then, my God, that was so fucking cringe. And the presentator, the female, I don't even know what the name of the girl was also very, very cringe.
Oh, she was
Very cringe.
She was,
It's
no,
not her fault.
No,
it's not her fault.
You know what I thought about her? It's like she was hired to do that, but she doesn't know anything about games.
No.
That was the
She
feeling I
does.
had.
She does. She's a streamer. She
Okay.
does know about games. But when you give someone shit to work with, she can mold everything to perfection. It's still shit. You know.
You can polish it.
You can polish it.
Well,
you can
that's
even.
true.
You
That-
can
that-
even.
That's actually true. You can actually polish a turtle.
You can even do like do this, you know, so that it smells better and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's still shit. You know, it's really not her fault. I hope you realize that because a lot of people are giving her too much shit and she doesn't deserve it.
Oh,
She did the best she could. The crowd was really not into it. You know, every time she tried for a pop on the crowd was dead. And that's EA's fault.
Yeah,
And then main point of the E3 presentation. The EA presentation. Are you ready?
Bring
I don't
it.
think you're ready.
Bring it.
No, you're not ready. I'm gonna wait a bit.
Don't you want to bring before what the new game that they revealed?
I'm gonna do it.
Oh, okay.
A mobile game.
It wasn't that one that I was talking about, but okay.
Okay, a mobile game. But that's not good enough. That's not good enough. They hired commentators. They started commentating. They brought in 2 random players. I'm not even kidding. This happened for real. You know, their biggest budget-like points on the entire presentation. They brought in 2 commentators and 2 professional mobile players. I never knew that existed to begin with. But they brought in 2 professional players, and the commentators started commentating on a strategy like what's that game?
We're doing
Clash.
fine, Solalia. I'm not drunk.
Clash Royale.
Clash Royale.
That's Clash
Clash of
Royale wannabe game. That strategy game that
Oh,
really does no one care. Really, no one
that
cared.
boring.
They were like,
Yes.
yeah, oh my god, he just did a fucking deck. Oh my god, this is amazing. Can you feel this? The crowd was totally dead. The crowd was totally dead. Oh my god, he just spawned troops and it was like, it was so cringe. Everyone was, you can feel every single member of the
bad.
crowd face palming the shit out
It
of
was
themselves.
So bad.
It was so bad. I was watching this live and I was reacting to this, and I only remember this because I saw it on other videos. Because
Whoa.
oh my god, I
It
wanted
was
to
so
wave.
An amazing
Bad.
collective face palm. Like,
Yeah, it was. You can actually, you
a
know
wave
that,
of face palm.
you know that gif of people like face palming at the same
Yes.
time. That's how I imagine the crowd doing.
I imagined a wave of face palming.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
It was so
If the
bad.
commentators try to say, "Hey, do the wave," I imagine they're like, that would be amazing. Seriously, it seemed like X-Pop was their commentating because they seemed drunk as fuck.
No, we tried to commentate it actually.
We tried to commentate that.
it.
We actually
we
tried to
take it seriously when we couldn't.
We couldn't. It was so bad. It was
so bad.
clearly worst
It was
part.
such shit.
We're really focusing about the EA presentation because, to be honest with you, the EA presentation
Look,
was the one that sucked.
the only thing good that they actually showed was Unravel 2.
Unravel 2, yeah.
Yeah,
A
the
small
only
indie
good
game.
Right.
thing, because no one was expecting it. They said that the game was already launched because they said, okay, the game you can buy it now,
Oh,
and you
nice.
was like,
Yeah.
and you looked at the trailer, you like, okay, this is still in progress, and they said no, you can buy it, and I was like, what?
Yeah, whoa, hey, Unravel 1 was one of my favorite games. That it was a very emotional and amazing platformer. And when they show Unravel 2, I was like, you know what? This is fun. This is fine. And as soon as they said, you know what? And it's coming out right now. Boom, you can buy it right now. I was like, okay, all right.
They actually
This
got
is
a
starting
good-
to pick up. You know, this is actually starting to pick up.
Then
And then
They showed the new game.
they showed a new
the
game,
Sea
a
of
new
Solitude.
totally new IP,
Yeah.
a cartoonish style world filled with monsters and a very, very hairy girl, like a monkey,
Whoa.
a mix between a monkey and a human. It has potential.
Did she have a mustache?
She
no,
did.
No,
No,
but
no,
she
she
looked
did.
like Soali.
She didn't
Whoa.
look like. I'm the only one that saw her. I can tell you
I
for a
don't
fact.
give a fuck. I'm imagining Soali like that.
Alright, hold on a minute.
Soali.
You see Kinget? You see Kinget?
I don't give a fuck about King Ed.
So how it looks? You look like Kinget, so
Whoa.
I gotta be honest.
I-
You look like
Look,
Kinget.
you're getting me.
You look sexy as fuck, Solly.
You're
I'm
getting
sorry.
me worried now.
I'm starting to get worried as well.
And don't worry. I can tell you for a fact she's very pretty.
Look,
Yes.
I would ask you to send me a snap, but
Send
I
us-
don't have a Snapchat.
Send the snap.
I don't have a Snapchat.
She sends the snap to me and I can show you.
Okay.
Send the snap.
You can send the snap.
And then we can
Solly.
date finally.
No,
Fuck
it's,
you.
I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
You're not a kind of
I
god
still have
ex-pop.
the cookies.
You're
in
not a kind of god ex-pop.
But I'm almighty, and I still
You're
have the
not.
cookies
You're
in my
not.
house.
You're definitely not all might. Today's episode, but I fucking cried. I'm gonna say this. I fucking cried on today's episode of Boku no Hero Academy. It was this good, and it wasn't a cry
Yeah,
of a deep stuff moment. It was a cry of fucking happiness. The animations on this episode and the absolutely amazing fight on this episode was just phenomenal. There, I said it. Boku no Hero is the best anime out there. Well, not even.
We'll talk about that one game. You motherfucker! King Ed, are you watching the stream? Speak out!
Yeah, I think he's watching.
Yeah.
Speak out!
I think he's watching.
Please.
Regardless.
Speak immediately.
Regardless. After that, okay. After they showed those both.
Yep. Motherfucker is watching the stream.
After those two games, people were like, okay, maybe this is finally starting to pick up. All right, they're talking about their Iron Man simulator, Anthem. People were excited all over the place with that game because it really looked promising. He did a 30-minute interview with no gameplay whatsoever, only 4 GIFs, looping like on a very weird level. 30 minutes. Just like that. Just speaking. Not even really showing gameplay. Only 4 GIFs on an infinite loop. And they're like, it's finally time to show gameplay. And you were like, alright. Gameplay. I'm liking this. Let's do this. Was that a cut? Like, they show a character, that character is walking. And then they cut to another camera. Supposed to be another player. And it's in a totally different level. In a totally different part of the map. But they make this look like it's a straight mission, but like you see all, it's a 4-player co-op and you see all 3 players besides you on the same side of the map.
Yeah.
And then it gets to
Then another.
supposedly another camera, but they're flying instead to a giant island, and then but they look like they said this is from the mission, I don't know what, prostitute level 69. Nobody cares. Oh, hi, Mark! I'm pretty sure that's
King
not
Ed
Mark.
told me to do this.
All right. This was gay.
This was
No,
homo.
no,
Oh, hold on, let me
no,
do,
no.
let me do it on you, King Ed. Let me do it.
Wait.
That's
Yeah.
that's his high. That's very sexual.
I
Can
know.
we get banned for this? I don't. You know what? I'm gonna get banned today. It
All
doesn't
right.
matter.
A new
it
experience.
doesn't matter.
Fuck
All
it,
right.
you go to YouTube.
I was like, this is fucking disgusting. This is totally fucking. They're clearly-
Wait, let him drink a bit.
Yeah, drink a bit.
Ah.
Drink a bit. No, I think he wants more.
shit.
I think that's good enough. I think you guys is not thirsty anymore. Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! Are you okay? Do you need mouth to mouth there, buddy? I don't think he does.
He thanks you for that one.
I think yeah, that's a good sign of Kindareunion.
I guess he's alive.
I guess he's still alive. He's still smiling though. He's still smiling. I think it's okay. I think we're safe.
As long as he's happy.
As long as he's happy, it's
asshole.
fine. Oh, hold on. Maybe I can fix this.
You can't.
I'd say it's okay. It's still alive, everyone. No, there was no murders whatsoever, and they were like, and this was probably the best part of their presentation.
Kinda?
Greetings, Mr. Absolent. I see you're using the classic. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good woes there,
I was
Mr. Absolent.
worried because I almost hit the fucking cup.
That was the best
That
thing
was-
ever.
Thank you. That was very close, but it was worth it. You know, it was worth it. Sometimes you gotta trick shot this.
The skill.
Can someone clip that? I think that's clip material. You know, let's try that again. It didn't work. See, didn't work. Regardless, all right. Time to show the classes on Anthem. You have your Juggernaut, your big class, and they showed the big class,
The buff.
the abilities of the. There's a total of 4 classes. You have your Ranger, your normal class, the in between guy, and then you have no. It completely cuts, and they don't show the other 2. They literally don't show the other 2. They're like. And then we have the Ranger, and everyone's like, finally we're seeing something different over here, and finally they're talking about the game and stuff like that. Guts.
It's like Juggernaut, Ranger, and fuck you.
And fuck you. It's really fuck you.
No. Then there's fuck, and then there's you.
Yeah, fuck and you. No gameplay whatsoever of those characters, and it ends. It ends like that.
I have a question. Did they want nudes to show the other 2 classes?
Yeah. Maybe
Maybe.
they were like,
Maybe.
can we get some nudes?
Maybe send nudes for the next classes.
Yeah, we'll send personal nudes for the players that actually want to see Anthem gameplay there. Fuck you, EA! I said it! Fuck you! What a beautiful... yeah, no,
Look,
Imagine, no dick, no mage.
No dick. Maybe the nude characters were not ready and they were like, we're not going to show that.
So Alia, what about cookies? What if I send you a
Send
cookie?
nudes.
No, I don't have nudes.
I have nudes to have, don't
I
worry.
have cookies.
Check your email. You have a very amazing set of underage, nudes. Just nudes there.
Look,
Just nudes there.
Jesus, no. My main problem with EA was the conference sucked, and when came the part of talking about Star Wars, I was like, they tried to hide the problem.
Oh yeah, they also
Wars.
talked
They, like,
about Star Wars.
They said like, okay, we know that Star Wars had a rough start, and
Yeah,
and when they said that, I totally burst out of laugh because I was like, a rough start?
That's the best thing ever. You say the rough start instead of we fucked up big time.
Yeah, we fucked up.
big
We
time.
fucked up big time there.
You're not going
Forgive
to
us. What do you mean you're not forgiving us? Damn it! Basically, I saw a guy making a review of EA. I actually can't remember. It was Angry Joe. It was Angry Joe Expo. Angry Joe said it exactly how it is. This was not a presentation for the fans. This was a presentation for the investors. The EA investors. This was a PR meeting, but on a live, on a public environment. This was a PR meeting.
I'm laughing because the Nintendo presentation was totally the opposite. It was neither.
No, the Nintendo presentation was just like, all right, here's a new game.
And fuck you. No,
Oh yeah, we also have Smash.
No,
Yeah,
we're going to talk about that one because you were going to laugh so much about that one.
I believe it.
No, but let's jump EA. We
talked too much.
talked too much EA. Let's talk about the good thing for once.
all right. The Microsoft.
Yeah.
Microsoft presentation
AKA
was
Sperm Simulator.
yeah, aka Sperm Simulator. They showed. I'm not even kidding. 50 games.
Whoa.
They actually showed 50 games. I really wish I was joking. You can take any part of the Microsoft presentation. 5 minutes, only 5 minutes, and you compare those 5 minutes of Microsoft with the entire
We'll
2-hour presentation of EA.
Hey, Kinget, you get drunk. Fuck you.
Where's my cell phone, by the way?
You throw it
You
up there.
threw it to the
Oh yeah,
You throw it.
I did.
Oh, by the way, do a dance. Kinget told it.
Kinget asked for
Kinget
dance.
asked for a dance.
I don't know how to dance. All
So
right,
you-
everyone,
you-
are you ready to
so
see Sohalia?
You play VR, but you don't know how to dance.
Of course, I can show this on stream. My personal stuff, you know. But
You could just send it
Alright,
in
here we
the
go.
Discord, but okay.
this is Sohalia.
She's not Kinget.
I was joking there, X-Pop. What the fuck?
But she's cute.
She is.
To be honest,
I totally
to be
date you.
honest,
I told you.
I will totally date you.
I told you she's very pretty. She's very pretty. Obviously, there's 8 people watching. I'm not going to show that on
Yes,
live
of course.
stream.
You
but
can send it to my Discord if you want.
I totally told you. She's very pretty. I would totally get naked just to impress her.
She's having a poof attack, I guess.
I'm spooked.
The
What's
poof attack?
spooked?
What the fuck? I don't know.
Spooked.
Let's talk about Microsoft, okay?
Seriously though, you. I know you have
Wait,
some.
before that, I bet Kinget is watching this naked.
Yeah, King Gets probably
Oh,
watching this
definitely.
I bet he's
I-
watching
Here's the
naked.
thing. No, by the way, when I said when we were watching Kindajesus stream, and I said on the chat, I was eating pizza and watching the stream naked. I was actually doing that.
Can we get actually banned for
No,
saying
we
we
can't.
got naked on the
You
stream?
might get banned.
I might get banned for
but I
saying.
got
Hey,
naked
it
not
would be the
because
best
I was.
ban ever.
No.
How did you get banned, Cassius? Because a friend of mine said he was watching the stream nude.
No, look, I was nude because it was hot in my room, okay?
It's very hot.
and it's
in
very
this
hot.
room.
It's like that meme. I don't even mind. That's amazing.
No, Kinget doesn't want her.
Yeah, King gets the only and Mustache too.
And
he has a
Mustache because
girlfriend.
he has a girlfriend.
It's a fight between a kind of god and a mere peasant. I mean,
Fuck you.
an X-pop. I
Yeah.
clearly meant an X-pop.
It's like battle royale between these two.
Yeah, it's battle royale. I honestly thought they were gonna announce FIFA battle royale. I was like, FIFA battle royale. I knew. That's what. So
That
I
was
said.
in my bingo for E3.
Yeah,
like
no.
FIFA Battle Royale. I was
You
like,
didn't get.
I
You
hope
didn't
this
get a bingo. You
I
didn't get a
hope this
bingo.
shit happens.
Like I said, Microsoft. It was a constant barrage of games and good games. They paid off every single major game. Fallout 76 was announced there. Cyberpunk, which is a it's Blade Runner simulator. That's about as much as we
I know.
They showed a
I saw
trailer.
the trailer.
Fucking amazing. Boom. EA got that. Forza Horizon 4 on the
I
English.
saw that. Shit.
Fucking phenomenal. I took my pants off. King Ed was literally fapping with the Kingdom Hearts trailer.
Oh, it was,
They secured
He
that.
wasn't the only one. I don't
Literally,
talk about that.
every single major game was announced there, except the Sony exclusives. Obviously, there was no way they could secure that. But every single one, from software, the Dark Souls guys showed the new Dark Soulish-like game there. Every single major game was there.
Dying
It was,
simulator? It's like a dying simulator.
yeah,
Yeah.
Dying Light 2 also.
Well,
Oh, let's not. No, we'll talk about that one later, okay?
Oh yeah, no, Mr. Matthew. We'll definitely talk about that.
That's
Your ratings, Mr. Matthew, too, by the way.
That big shit that is the Super Smash.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I love Super Smash Brothers, but not on that presentation. Regardless, I have nothing bad to say about Microsoft, and they even were like, you know what? To end things off, I'm gonna tell you a secret. Next year, we're unveiling a new Xbox, the new generation of consoles.
boom.
They were like, boom, your move, everyone, and everyone was like, but come on, get up, come on, get up, and no one was able to surpass that.
Obviously.
And the best part is, it was on my birthday. Microsoft presentation was the only presentation on my birthday.
Oh, it's a birthday. Here, have a boner.
Yeah. Oh, it's your birthday.
No,
Oh,
one boner. Have 10 boners.
yeah. No, I have 50 fucking boners. 15 of those are exclusives. And they actually showed the mobile game. And everyone was excited. Do you know why? Let me tell you why. Because they were like, you know what? It's time to show the next step on Gears of War. was a Gears of War game. They showed a mobile game, and everyone was like, come on. And they were like, but we're not done yet. Calm down. Releasing with the mobile game, there's a spin-off of Gears of War, a more strategy-like Gears of War. And they were like, all right, we can digest this. But with that, Gears of War 5, just take it. You know, it was amazing.
It's like boner.
Oh, no. Oh, okay, here's a potential boom. And they were like, but I don't want this. Oh, but by the way, with this boner comes 2 giant boners. And they were like, fine, I'll take it. You know, that anime fighting game that you see, Jump Force.
Jesus,
Devil May Cry 5 too.
Devil May Cry 5.
Like I said, every single game that you wanted was on Microsoft, except, well, the Sony exclusives, like I said. But besides that, Just Cause 4, everything. Square Enix.
Oh, by the way, Just Cause 4 doesn't have multiplayer.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they already fucked it up.
But I'm not even kidding.
Hey, that's wrong there.
Mr. Tajons, sir.
That's wrong there.
Touching my boobs right now, just for you. Like I said, Microsoft's presentation was so good that they literally sucked the life out of Square Enix. Because when it came to Square Enix presentation, literally no new game was announced. Besides a game that has already 11 games. Dragon Quest. Nobody cares. Honestly,
my problem.
I kinda cared about Dragon Quest.
You did?
Yes. No. My problem.
5 years ago.
5 years ago, yes.
5 years ago, okay.
My problem with Square Enix was like, okay, they already talked about games that you already know. Okay, the thing about Kingdom Hearts was okay, fine.
But hold on.
But
let me answer Mr. Tajon's question.
Yeah.
Very important.
Answer it.
Kindajesus over
Yeah.
here. Mustachio, X-Pop, and oh shit. Damn it.
And King. Oh
and
shit.
King Gets.
That's a great name.
And oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, 10 extra
Yeah,
seconds of Kingdom Hearts.
basically what the trailer had was saying, okay, Ratatouille is a world.
Let
Okay.
me try to fix this.
But here's the thing. The only thing that I wanted from Square Enix wasn't Kingdom Hearts. From their conference, I wanted something about Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII.
And they didn't show shit.
Yeah, Square Enix was like, it was like a 30-minute presentation of games we've seen already. And an extra trailer of Kingdom Hearts.
And Shadow of Tomb Raider, they showed gameplay.
Which I really wasn't impressed.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding. I think the graphics of the new Tomb Raider were worse than the first spin-off of Tomb Raider.
Whoa, really?
That Tomb Raider that came out 4 or 5 years ago. I actually think that. I really wasn't impressed about Shadow of Tomb Raider or Shadow of My Dick or something like that.
Dick of the Raider.
The textures on that looked like decent graphics, but all of a sudden it just shit on those decent graphics, and
I mean, she was covered in mud.
Good.
She was covered in mud, so
yeah, literal shit. Okay.
Yeah, she was covered in little shit.
The graphics were really bad.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Look. Here's the thing. Square Enix was disappointing. EA, fuck you. Microsoft, holy shit!
All right.
And then Bethesda.
Okay, let's talk about Bethesda. All right.
Bethesda.
Bethesda was a mixed bag for me. I'll be honest with you. Bethesda was a mixed bag for me.
Between shitty and good.
Between shitty and good.
But more for good than shit.
Nah.
Yeah, fuck you. I liked Bethesda. I love it.
Alright, so let's break this into actual games this time.
Okay.
First, they announced Rage 2. They started very well. I enjoyed Rage 2. Post-apocalyptic game, Mad Max style.
Ooh,
With
nice.
cars and shit. Alright, and they actually showed gameplay. Fuck you, EA! Sorry. They actually showed gameplay. Alright, and then they were like, alright, you know what? We're not done yet. New Doom. We're not showing gameplay.
Shit.
They actually said, we're not showing gameplay here. We're waiting for QuakeCon.
It was awesome.
But it was like, you know what? Here's a teaser of Doom. We're showing this next. You know, it's the first time we saw it. All right, I can take it. Calm down there, Matthew. Calm down. I hate that. I hate that.
I loved it.
And then it went downhill, in my opinion, because they talked about the card game. No one was really caring about that.
Yeah, the blades.
They reinvented the card game that they were doing, and everyone was like, "Okay, all right."
Fuck
Oh, but also I totally forgot. They opened the E3 presentation with a metal concert.
Yeah.
Whoa. Really?
Yeah,
And that's the
Yeah.
soundtrack for the Rage
the
2
official
game.
soundtrack
The
for
official
Rage 2,
soundtrack for
and
Rage
it
2.
and it was
And it
amazing.
was
I'll send you the link.
Oh,
That was a good.
Although the crowd didn't give one shit about it.
Yeah, and then
The crowd was dead in that concert.
yeah, the crowd, for some reason the crowd was dead, and they didn't deserve it. That was I was enjoying it. I was enjoying it. It was 2 a.m. and I was like, I'm getting home for this shit. You know?
No,
So-
they didn't announce it
What?
for the microwave.
Yes, not Skyrim for the microwave. Not yet.
Not
though.
yet.
Not
yet.
yet.
Not
No.
yet.
Let's get our hopes high.
Yeah.
They announced
We'll talk
Skyrim for Alexa.
That's right.
What?
No, that
We'll talk about
What?
that.
no, you're gonna see why. You're gonna see why.
Yeah, we're gonna see why. We're getting there.
So
And after that card game, it still went downhill because they talked about Skyrim Online.
Oh, no, wait.
they talked about Skyrim.
Elder Scrolls
Elder
Online.
Scrolls Online.
Sorry there. Elder Scrolls Online.
The new chapter.
We're getting to the calm down. We're getting there.
No,
Trust me.
How the fuck did you join both things?
No. You're gonna see why they did it.
It's actually very funny. And then they talked about Elder Scrolls Online, but nothing new. They just said, you know what?
There's a new DLC.
I'm gonna show you some numbers. Here's the future, and that's it.
No, they showed the new DLC that they're going to bring.
No, Somerset is already live.
Oh, okay.
Somerset or something like that is already live.
They talked about Quake Champions. That
They
it's
talked
free.
about Quake Champions, and that was a good. And it started to pick up from there.
Yeah.
Which is a good. Which is a free game. You
Yeah,
have Steam, right?
not
Yes.
anymore.
Yes, it's still
okay,
on.
and then you get
If you download Quake Champions, you can get it for free.
Oh,
Total free.
nice.
Totally free. No charges whatsoever. And the same for For Honor, by the way. If you have a new play account.
No, For Honor is different because the starter edition it's now free.
I saw the
And the starter edition of Quake Champions is also free. It's the starter
No.
edition too.
No, but For Honor, I think the starter edition it's free forever. They're not going to. Start
And Quake 2.
No, Quake.
No. Quake is also free forever.
No.
If you download it there, it's gonna be free forever.
No, I'm talking about when the time it's over for the free trial. You then have to buy Quake Champions. With For Honor, no, you will have you. It's free
If you add it to your library, they actually explain that. If you add Quake Champions to your library, just like you do with For Honor.
No, I'm talking about okay. If I in 2 months, if I want
But
to
For
buy Quake
Honor,
Champions-
For Honor also has a limited time. For Honor, I think I'm gonna fact check that after we're done with this, but I think it still has a limited time there, Xbox. So you should get to it. It's a fun game. I've been playing. It's a fun game. It's actually a very fun game.
I'm going to download it then.
Yeah, download Quake Champions. It's amazing. I've been playing. I've been enjoying the shit out of Quake
It's a mixture
Champions.
of Team Fortress with Overwatch, basically.
Yeah, it is, and I love it. I love it.
Nice.
For Honor is until 18. Then-
Yeah, For Honor is until the 18th of June, so
Okay. Okay.
you have 2 more days. You don't have to fully download. You just have to press the download button.
Yeah,
and
but I saw For Honor. I was watching the trailers and I was like, eh.
it's fun. It's
It's
fun.
It's a good game.
If you know what you're doing, it's fun. It's fun, regardless. And it started to pick up from that. They said that they showed some numbers, but they gave it for free, and then we were like, okay, all right. And then Todd Howard came along, and Todd Howard is a beloved guy.
You're going to talk about
Calm down, everything now.
Wolf-
And they were like, you know what?
Wolfenstein.
Oh.
You forgot about that one?
Yeah, I forgot about Wolfenstein. They
Yeah.
showed the new DLC. You can play co-op now.
And Prey.
And Prey DLC.
Yeah.
All right, 2 mediocre stuff, and then Todd Howard appears. Todd Howard, and that's his stuff, because people make fun of Skyrim because they were like, I'm not even kidding, there were like 10 editions of Skyrim. Skyrim with 1 DLC, Skyrim Legendary Edition, Skyrim HD Remake, Skyrim for the Switch, Skyrim VR, everything, you know. And Todd Howard, he really likes to joke about it, you know. And it was like, you know what? It's time to present the new style of Skyrim. Skyrim on Alexa. And they showed a trailer joking about that. But that's not it. Skyrim on the pacemaker. Boom! Skyrim on those Tamagotchis. No, that I invented that. I invented that. Skyrim on the pager. Boom!
Skyrim on a fridge.
Skyrim on those Samsung fridges.
On a coffee machine would be
on a
fun.
coffee machine that
It's
would
like I'm
be
drinking my coffee.
This is
while
why I love Bethesda, because they They embraced the memes, basically.
They actually embrace the memes. Unlike EA that tries, you know, to sweep it under the rug. Bethesda's like, you know what, we fuck up some things. Here's how we fuck up. Let's make a fun out of that.
That's the best thing you can do.
And Todd Howard was like, they know Bethesda games are buggy. Some of them are really buggy. Not really game-breaking buggy, but buggy nonetheless. So Todd Howard was making a presentation, and we're like, you know, we know our game has a few bugs. You know, and the crowd started laughing because they know he's making joke. And I read a few comments. Yeah, you know, I read a few comments. I felt like I was there. You know, I felt totally okay with Todd Howard speaking. He talked about Fallout 76. It's gonna be a huge multiplayer game.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck me.
Fuck you.
I got it wrong. I'll be the first one to admit. They showed Fallout 76 on Microsoft first, by the way.
Whoa.
But they actually got into actual details on the E3 presentation. And they were like, because we know our games are buggy and multiplayer games are hard, we're gonna make a beta. You know, for everyone to test, to see if they actually like the game, to give us some feedback and stuff like that. And it's gonna be amazing. You can nuke the shit out of people. Not even kidding.
Yes.
You don't like a guy destroyed your base on your world, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna nuke the shit out of you.
Whoa.
And the way it works is there's nuclear codes distributed around the world. So like, maybe a faction has a part of the nuclear codes, other faction has it, and you kind of have to play with that, you know.
That's amazing.
And then if you get all the codes, you can actually send a nuke on a part of the map that some players are in and destroy the shit out of that. And they showed that and people got so excited. They went from mediocrity because everyone was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. I actually don't know if I'm gonna like this. It's a survival game.
It's the best thing ever. If you say to people, you can fuck things up the way you want. People go, whoa, really?
Yeah, really? Yes!
Yes, I always wanted to fuck
But-
things up.
But
I always wanted to fuck my neighbor.
But Todd actually started on the way fans reacted, because Todd actually came out and said, "We know it's a weird step to take. You know, we've never done this. It's a new thing. We don't know. We quite frankly don't know if you're gonna enjoy, but I think this is the next step into the what we can do with Fallout. We want to try something different. We started working. It was totally us. We started working on this. We originally thought it was gonna be a multiplayer for Fallout 4, but we said no. We're gonna fully focus on this. We're gonna take how much we want to, and we're gonna do it however we want to, you know? So I'm actually thrilled. I'm actually so excited for the game. And then they showed something weird. They showed a mobile game. But calm down. A mobile game that you can play on the computer.
Razor?
Shelter.
It's not Fallout Shelter.
Oh no, Shelter comes
That's
to
Skyrim.
Switch. It's coming to Switch.
That Elder Scrolls game. It's an
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls game
Yeah.
that you can play either on your Android or on your PC or on the HTC Vive. And the guy that's playing on the cell phone is also is playing on the same world that the guy on PC that's playing on the same world as the guy on the Vive.
That's the most stupid thing I've
No.
heard today.
But
Really?
is it though? Because it's free. To begin with, it's free. It's totally free. They said it's free of charge. You can pre-order. You can pre-own the game. It's not gonna cost you a dime. You can do that. You know. And they showed some gameplay, and I was like, you know what? It's a free game. You know. I'm not mad. They spent like 5 minutes on that. They didn't hire some commentators to hype up the game that really no one cares. Shit.
Shit.
Oh well, life is life.
Then it came the boner.
Oh my god, I actually. Okay, hold on, man. I actually gotta see what's down there.
So, do you want to talk about the last part?
Where's my cell phone?
You don't fuck it up.
Gone to shit.
The fuck's this? I have food in here. Got it. That's still functional. It's a false alarm, everyone. Still functional.
Yes.
Still functional.
Now, talk.
Did I just broke the screen? Yes, I did. Not just kidding. It was already broken.
How did you?
My dog broke the screen. I'm not even kidding.
Shit.
My dog slapped my screen.
Oh.
I wasn't kidding. I believe I was actually on Discord and I was typing to someone on Discord and I was with my dog, you know, and my dog comes up to me and he's like, imagine this is my cell phone. I was typing, you know, and my dog comes up to me, looks at me like, are you gonna give me attention? No? Okay. And he does this. He actually does this. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? And he's like, ugh! He puts both his claws on the fucking sofa and he's like, ugh! Give me attention, you bitch!
That's the most amazing thing ever.
And I was like, sure, fine, alright.
Fuck you,
You're
and
the
fuck
guy
your
that
phone.
fuck.
Yeah, fuck. I know, right? I know, right? So, yeah, that was Microsoft's presentation. And then
Bethesda.
they said, they were like, you know what? We're gonna tell you what you can expect next year. And they showed a totally new IP from space. It sounds really interesting. And then they were like, but we're not done yet. And they showed that they're gonna show Elder Scrolls 6 on the next presentation, which everyone was so excited to see. They said, boom, it's coming to the next generation of consoles. They actually opened up and said that.
Quack.
Nice way to break the ice there.
Yes.
Regardless. What else? We have Sony, right?
Then you had Square Enix, then Ubisoft.
Yeah, Ubisoft. Okay, well, let's rapid fire this because we actually have to wrap this up.
Then we have
Ubisoft's conference.
And we have to wrap King Ed.
Yeah, we have to wrap King Ed up. We do. Ubisoft's press conference. Game that we already did. Game that we already did. Game that we already did. Just Dance. They are opened with Just Dance. 2019. They always do that. They open with a musical. A high school musical style presentation. They always do that. New Trials, sign up for the beta. Skulls and Bones, Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag. Remember that?
Yes.
Remember the ships from Assassin's Creed 4?
Mm-hmm.
Basically a multiplayer version of that ship. I'm like you. I'm like, it's exactly like that, but deeper, if you know what I mean. It has ship customization, weapon customization,
Look all,
deck
look
customization.
at all the things you don't care about. We made them.
It's pretty
No,
much
that's what happened with the spaceship game.
yeah, and then a spaceship game. But calm down.
Do you know what Skylanders?
Yes.
Yeah, basically that, but without the fucking portal, and you have to put the spaceships on the controller.
You actually have to buy physical spaceships to play that game. That game is not.
And you can
What?
customize that ship.
With all the fucks I give.
No. And then they announced that Star Fox is in the game.
And nobody cares.
And then show up the creator of Super Mario. And then nobody give a fuck.
Yeah, nobody really gave a fuck about. Like Ubisoft presentation wasn't really that bad. They showed some good quality games. Skull and Bones sounds interesting for the right people. Trials was a fun game. That's very sexual.
I signed up for the
Trials is a fun game, quirky and fun game.
If
I'm all
I
about that.
get the game, if I try the
They
beta,
gave
I'm gonna record
They
a
gave
video
For
on
Honor
it.
for free, which is
Yeah,
a
For
game,
Honor.
like I said, for those of you that like the genre, it's a good game. I like the game. I'm having fun on For Honor, so I'm okay with
I
that.
don't give a shit about For Honor.
Yeah, it's like Devil May Cry. It really is like Devil May Cry, but on a 1v1 situation. I'll play. Yeah, next time you're here in my house, I'll do some gameplay of that because I kind of know what I'm doing,
Alright.
and then we might change your opinion. But regardless, what else? Did they? Oh yeah, that's that Mario and Rabbids XCOM like game.
No, it was a DLC of Donkey Kong that they showed.
Was it the
What?
DLC?
Yeah, it's a DLC.
I thought it was a sequel.
No, it's a DLC.
Well, nobody cares.
Yeah.
Nobody really cared about
No,
that.
For a
Yeah,
moment,
no,
I thought it was a different game, but then they said, "Oh, it's a DLC." And I was like, "Oh."
And that's
oh.
basically it for for Ubisoft.
Yeah.
It really wasn't the.
They ended with Assassin's Creed, which okay,
which
it's
with the
good.
new Assassin's Creed.
It's good. Okay.
It's on it's Sparta Creed.
I knew it's Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yeah,
Odyssey. I think it's Odyssey. Yeah.
I mean, it's good.
It was
I don't
decent.
know.
The animations
it
really
looked,
looked
it
weird.
looked good, but it's like you have the same textures, the same
Look, the
way
only
to play
problem,
the game.
the only problem that I have about Assassin's Creed, and it's starting to look more about The Witcher, you know.
It is.
And that's
Yes.
no.
It
When
is. Never thought about that. Xbox.
no, because
Nice.
when they announced what was the name of the previous one, the Origins, I was like, this looks like The Witcher, but with Assassin's Creed mechanics. And then they showed this one, and I was like, this looks even more about Witcher.
Are you gonna pile drive this teddy bear?
I was trying to.
Oh, be careful with the bottle.
God.
Now, let's finish it.
Oh my God, VR!
Oh, the HTC.
Cool.
Alright, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Sony.
No, calm down. To wrap things up, I was really triggered on one thing on Assassin's Creed. For a fucking cheap pop that fucking worked.
No, wait. The best thing about Assassin's Creed, when I read this, was the title was "You can be as gay as you want."
Oh,
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to be 10% gay? Okay, that's fine. Where do you draw the line? To be 50% gay and be like bi?
But is 50% gay? No, is 10% gay?
That's the question. If you have
Hold on.
if you have a percentage
Let's not
of
put
gay superior to 0, are you gay?
That's really
That's
weird,
like-
man. But that's not what triggered me. What triggered me is that they did a fucking cheap pop, and I hated it. I actually talked about that in my live reaction. They actually did this. They presented the game, and one of the very first things they said, and finally, and this is so revolutionary. They talked about this like it was, I don't know. We have a completely destructional environment. They talked about that like it was something like that. No. You can change sexes on Assassin's Creed. You can choose between a woman
I saw
and a man. And I was like, and people actually cheered for that. Like it was something amazing. I was like, oh my, that's, they showed that like they were the first ones to do it. Every single major game now lets you do that.
And you know,
What do you mean?
And you know why? You know why? Because they say you can choose male or female. And then you have a lot of characters, male and female, and you can have sex with all of them.
Mass Effect did
That's
that.
like, what the fuck?
Mass Effect did that.
It's
And
like,
they did it good.
Like, I'm not even. I think it was like 10 years ago or something
it's
like that.
Yes, and that's your revolution?
No, revolutionary
That's the best thing you have.
was the Mass Effect series that did that. They actually did that. All right, I called that revolutionary when that happened. I was like, you know what? That's a step on the right direction. Okay, I can agree with you there. You talk about Mass Effect and what they did there. I'm like, all right.
No, but let's not forget that Syndicate, you played with a male and a female.
Both?
Every single
Yeah, both. But in this game, you can only play with one.
Yes.
Yeah.
MMOs. Let's talk
Yeah,
about
okay,
MMOs.
MMOs.
Every single MMO ever
Assassin's Creed.
lets you choose between a
No.
man or a fucking woman.
No, Assassin's Creed already had this. They made it in Syndicate. Why they are
They
saying
did, and they did. They fucking
They did it in Syndicate, so why it's revolutionary?
I was so triggered by that. I was actually very triggered by
I was
that.
like watching it, I was like, what the fuck? Then Sony.
Then Sony, yeah, Sony. Sony was the second there. The second best presentation by far.
They
too.
opened it good.
They opened it by Last of Us. And here's something that also triggered me very much.
Ellie is gay.
No, you're triggering me. You're triggering me right there because everyone seems to be pissed about that because
They
Ellie's
already
gay.
they already said that she was. that she
Yeah,
was lesbian.
on the DLC,
On the
she
DLC.
was shown kissing a girl.
Yeah.
That happened already, but for some
I
reason
saw that, but-
Look,
there was
I was-
backlash on this shit.
I was watching with a friend and she was like pissed because why is she gay? Why they are saying it now? And I was like, they didn't say it now.
They actually
already
said it
a couple
before.
of
Yeah.
years
And
ago.
I was watching without knowing that they showed that first. I was watching the trailer, and when they kissed, I was like, finally they fucking kissed. You know, I wasn't like, oh my god, that's such a bad decision. No, that was like, finally they
It was
fucking
like
kissed.
normal, yeah, finally.
I was making
Yes,
fun of the
finally
sexual
kissed.
tension. I was actually making fun of the sexual tension. I was like, just kiss already, damn it. And they did.
And they showed gameplay.
It's like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, who gives a fuck? Come on, it's 2018. That's normal. Come on, it's nothing. It's nothing out of the ordinary. Yes, we
Yes,
are
we're
talking about The Last of Us.
Wait, do you
Yes.
care about Last of Us?
I care about Last of Us, and
No, I'm
I
talking
don't
about
care
Somalia.
about the first one.
No, because the moments that we talked with Somalia, she only cared about Dragon Age.
Sohalia was dead. Sohalia, okay? Let's make that perfectly clear. Sohalia was totally dead on every single presentation that she did with us.
She was dead. She wasn't really dead.
Yeah,
She
they
didn't
kissed on
say-
the DLC,
Yeah, they
and
kissed on the
everyone was making a huge thing out of it. I was like, okay. I was actually on
Ellie from The Last of Us. She kissed her best friend in the DLC that they launched for
Yeah.
The Last of Us.
Yeah, and I wasn't aware of that because I don't really care about The Last of Us, I'll be honest with you. I just don't. And I didn't knew that. And when I saw that cinematic trailer, I was like, just kiss already. Come on. It's clear what sex you're looking for. It's not like you teased any other thing, you know? Come on. It's 2018, everyone. No one cares.
Look, the only
It's not
thing.
like a surprise.
Look,
Yeah.
here's the thing. Last of Us is a great game, yes, but the problem is it's more about story. It's not about gameplay itself.
Yeah, and
I mean, I hope they change that for the second Last of Us because I looked at the gameplay and I was like,
Yeah.
shit.
yeah.
The
I'll
gameplay was-
show you the gameplay, and you're gonna think it's a cinematic all the way through.
Whoa.
They start the fucking, and this is true. They start the game on a
I
jungle
like
style
I
game.
like a good story
And
too.
already-
but I want to play the game too. Okay.
Don't get me wrong.
I
I'm a
want
guy.
a balanced game.
I'm a
okay?
guy that says story first, but you have to complement with gameplay.
Yeah.
I'm not a Telltale fan because of it. I like a good gameplay on my stories. Come on.
Why is Kingdom Hearts a great franchise? Because it has great gameplay with a great story. The problem is that nobody understands the fucking story.
Then it's not a good story. I'm sorry to say it.
No, it's a great story when you fucking understand it.
You have
But the
great-
problem is that fucking Nomura, yes, I'm telling you about that, fuck you, Kigel. Tetsuya Nomura sometimes has brain farts and decides to change the story at last
Then it's not a
minute.
good story. It's just good characters that carry the game. I'm sorry to tell you that. That's the true reality of it. It's not, Kingdom Hearts has a tremendously great gameplay and appealing gameplay.
And the third
But
game
the
is
story
shit.
is shit. I'm sorry. The story is shit. The worlds and the characters around it are freaking amazing. But the story, if a story is confusing,
So
it's shit.
we have to talk about Kingdom Hearts 3. We have to talk about it.
No, but the thing is, Sohalia, when you don't understand a story, it's not a good story. If you don't understand the story, it's not considered good. The world around it and the characters within the story might be fucking phenomenal, but the story itself might be shit, you know?
If it's confusing, it's shit.
If it's
No, here's the
confusing,
thing.
it's
The
shit. I'm
first
sorry.
game, it's understandable, but in the second game, they fuck up the story so much that you're like,
Look,
what the
there's
fuck
weaknesses.
of a story they're telling now?
There's weaknesses on every single game. Come on.
Okay,
Weaknesses on every single
then
game.
after Last of Us, wait, let me get a clue.
Samurai game. Samurai game.
Who can?
Most of the Kingdom Hearts are not very confusing, and I agree with you,
Yeah,
Mr.
I
Matthew,
agree.
sir. Then you go Kingdom Hearts 2.5, Kingdom Hearts 2.8,
No,
Kingdom
I mean,
Hearts 3.2.
You know that they announced that because it's to wrap up the games.
What?
What?
Let's stop this motherfucker.
Stop confusing me, Darren. And then Kingdom Hearts.
Let's chop a duck.
Oh, hold on.
Let me tell you how to do a great duck recipe. Let's start by chopping the ass.
Yeah, you should chop the ass first.
Do King Ed.
Yeah,
Recipe.
let's chop King Ed. Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, King Ed's fucking dead. Yeah, I did it. No more King Ed jokes
We
today.
killed King Ed.
We killed King Ed again.
King Ed now.
King Ed. All right.
Alright.
We don't have time to talk about Sony's presentation. It was fucking amazing.
Oh, it wasn't good.
It was amazing. New Samurai game,
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Kingdom Hearts 3. Again, the same trailer. Nobody really cared.
No, it was, they showed the Pirates of the Caribbean.
No, that was on Square Enix.
No, that was on Sony. On Square Enix was the... No, I'm confused.
Yeah, well, nobody cares.
Oh, it was in Square Enix.
It was amazing.
Never mind, go on.
Yeah, well, and finally
They
Nintendo.
ended with Spider-Man. That's right.
Yeah, they ended with fucking which is amazing.
Oh, the Spider-Man game.
I'm gonna
so-
buy that game,
Oh.
and I don't care about my PS4. And I'm gonna buy that game because the gameplay was smooth as milk.
Probably the best
It's milk
Spider-Man game. The best Spider-Man game that they made ever. Probably.
Only if it has a good story. The gameplay sounds
Oh,
amazing.
you looked at the story and you were like, shit, what the fuck are they going to do?
That's a first that's only a mission, you know.
Oh,
It's
no, but I already
Spider-Man.
But I already watched the other trailers and I was like, wow.
There's plenty of gameplay of Spider-Man there.
Yes,
you
they
know the
showed
gameplay is
a
gonna
lot
be
of
amazing.
gameplay.
Yeah, they actually allowed people to record gameplay and then put it on their YouTube page. It's okay. They said it's okay. Do it. I don't care.
I mean, the game
Just
is
do it.
coming in September, so
September, yeah.
the better
Hey.
they show.
Battlefield 5 is coming in about 2 or 3 months.
Oh, let's
And
not
they
fuck
only showed
off.
like 5 YouTubers only
Shit.
were able to show that. The rest, no.
But
thank you.
anyway, Spider-Man was amazing.
Spider-Man was fucking phenomenal.
Then it came the fucking disaster.
Then Nintendo, which was the second worst presentation.
Whoa.
You
Yeah.
know that
Nintendo
How
really
do you fuck Nintendo? I know, right?
Oh, I know. Let's show two games. Then let's show all the games in 5 minutes that we're going to
No.
launch.
Let me do this. I'm sorry, Xpop. I know you're very passionate about Nintendo, but
No, I don't give. No, after this one, I don't give a fuck about
Okay.
Nintendo.
All right, you go get him, Xpop. You go.
Look, here's the thing. I like Nintendo. I'm a big fan of Nintendo, but after
Oh
this
yeah,
one-
Metro Exodus on Microsoft.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Thank you for remembering that, Mitzi. Metro Exodus. They also showed gameplay, and Metro Exodus, aka holy shit, can I
Oh, by
run
the
this
way- by the
on my
way-
NASA computer simulator?
No, by the way, Sony, you're awesome, but fuck you for not having crossplay.
Yeah. By the way,
That was so shit.
yeah. Nintendo showed Fortnite. They said Fortnite is coming to Switch. It's okay.
Alright.
We might not like really Fortnite here. We're meh fans of Fortnite. We don't
Yeah.
care. We don't. We
I
really
was
don't
like,
care about Fortnite.
okay, for that.
All right, but I understand. It's a big move. You know, people that have Switch can play that for free. It entices them to play on Switch
It
to
was
be more.
expectable.
It was expectable, and you can cross-play with PC. You know, but Sony was a fucking dick. Okay, I understand. You cannot cross-play PS4 Switch. I would understand that, but they locked the fucking Epic Games account. Like, if you had a Switch and you tried to log in on a Switch with your Epic Games account, if you have the game on PC and you log in on Switch with your Epic Games account, no
play it.
problem, no problem. I think you actually earn a skin or something like that. I don't fucking know. I don't care. If you have a PS4 account and you try to log in on Switch with that account from Epic Games, a third-party software, by the way, the game locks you. You cannot enter that account. Like, if you spend like $100 on that game,
It's like stupid.
It's
can't
like,
play it, yeah.
fuck you. And it bitch slaps. It was so big. That shit was so big. It caused so much controversy that Fox News picked up on the news. Yeah, they actually did a live stream with the head of the American Nintendo Corporation. And they actually talked with the head of Nintendo Corporation. Even the fucking Fox News says, hey, that's bullshit.
Even Fox News, and nobody cares about Fox News. So.
No, no
Oh,
No
let's
real
not
news.
talk about that.
no
Oh.
real news on the Pokemon. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
That triggered me.
yeah. And
It's
I'm not even kidding. They did like a 40-minute
Oh,
presentation.
like no. Here's the thing. They showed before E3 the new trailer for Pokemon,
I saw it.
and I was like, okay, this.
They're gonna do it
look,
like
I
Bethesda.
no, I didn't like the game because I looked at and I was like,
Shitty.
it looks like Pokemon Go for Switch,
That's
and I was
it.
like, man, but at least they're going to show it on.
I
on
like that
Switch.
you did a Portuguese.
Fuck you. But I was like, okay, they probably show it on the E3 presentation, and they okay. Here's how the presentation of Nintendo was. Like, okay, they showed 2 games, probably 2 new games. Then they showed a 5-minute video about all the games that are coming to Switch, the ports, the new games, and all that. And then they talked about Smash, and I was like, okay, it's Super Smash.
They're gonna talk about Smash. Okay, fine.
Okay, there's no. I like Smash. I'm not a big fan of
I
Smash.
smash.
But
I smash.
But okay, they're talking about Smash. Okay, there's no problem. Then they spent 30 fucking minutes of the live stream talking about everything think that Smash is going to include.
And then they ended the stream.
And then they ended the stream.
Uh,
And I was like,
That
where the
was-
fuck is Metroid?
That was the worst part of E3. You think having a couple of commentators commentating about the mobile game on EA, you think that's bad?
Nah, this looks worse.
Look, it was so bad that even their stock dropped.
It was
After
that
the
bad.
presentation,
That's the most
it was
amazing.
so bad that
Hey,
the stock
alright,
dropped 7%.
Well, I'm actually get into detail on that. They showed that they started talking about Super Smash Bros. They said Super Smash Bros is coming to Switch, but they didn't stop there. They said every single character from every single Super Smash Brothers
Except
game,
one.
except one,
Fuck
except one,
Which one?
but
Waluigi.
Ah,
Snake from Metal Gear Solid
It's in
is
the game.
there.
Yeah.
Every single character ever. There's like 68 or 64.
We're talking about Smash.
68 or 64 characters on the Super Smash Brothers universe on one single game. That's fucking phenomenal.
And they announced
And then they fucking proceeded to talk about every single fucking character individually on the most boring of ways possible.
Like, they talked about what they changed, what they had. They talked the two new characters they are adding, that it's Daisy. Yeah, she's a hybrid of Peach.
yeah,
And
I know.
they showed the new character that it's Ridley from Metroid. And fuck you, the mangas are awesome. The Metroid mangas are awesome.
Fuck you for trying to read that. I don't know why.
I mean, it's awesome. Like, I
Yeah,
like
it's
it.
awesome, but there's plenty. I gave you plenty of material to read. I said, Nanatsu no Taizai, start with that. It's a good.
I'm not reading it because I'm reading now Darling in the France. But, but
Darling
I'm
the
not
Franks is not really a good manga. I'm sorry, Darling the Franks fans there, but I'm sorry, I don't like the manga.
Look, at least I read manga. What the fuck do you read?
Comics.
Yeah, me too. Fuck you.
Porn?
Yeah, what was the last issue that you read? See?
No, the manga. No, I don't remember. No, it was the what's the name of the fucking the one that we talked about.
I finished
that
the-
was so shit.
I-
The Future's End.
You read Future's End, which is a mediocre.
Yes,
comic.
exactly. And I talked about you about that one.
Yeah, well, then why were you reading? I finished
Because
Civil
I was
War
like,
2.
I didn't know anything about Future's End, and I started reading it, and I was like, this is so shit. I'm
I
going to watch a
finished-
review.
I finished every single issue from Civil War 2. From every single character. From every single Marvel property that was on Civil War 2.
And I still prefer the movie.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I still,
Well,
the movie.
let's wrap this up,
Yes.
everybody. Let's wrap this up. 5 more minutes. Tops. Best presentation, Microsoft.
Like that.
Best game.
That-
What's your best game?
No, I'm not gonna say Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm gonna say Fallout 76.
I would
Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah, Devil May Cry.
He's a Devil May Cry 5 fan.
Yes.
Is a Devil May Cry fan. I
It's
understand.
not
it.
shop-
You can play with Nero, so.
Yeah.
I know. I asked you both this, but I have no idea what to say. By the way, Microsoft's first 3 minutes of the presentation were better than Square Enix and EA combined because they
Oh.
showed a new Halo.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Halo Legends,
Halo.
boom, done. I'm not even kidding. I saw the trailer of Halo Legends and I was like, already better than EA. That's it.
That's like using cheats.
And
Exactly.
they finished with Cyberpunk. They were like, you know what, we're done. And I was like, man, this was a very good presentation. They showed 50 games, and then the screen goes black, and it starts like being all acky and shit. And boom, Cyberpunk trailer, and I was like,
And it's first person.
that's Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk. I went for a fucking ride on my entire office, and I was like, well, yeah, no, I'm done. Fucking done.
Fuck it.
Cyberpunk, we're done. We reached the pinnacle of excitement. But I'm actually gonna have to say,
Fortnite?
yeah, Fortnite, definitely. No. FIFA Royale. I think FIFA Royale is the best E3 game.
I wouldn't be surprised if they announced it next year, FIFA Royale.
Yeah.
That would be
It
mad.
would be amazing if that was after the game. First you play, then after the game you can fight the other team.
Fight for real.
That
Like
would be
imagine
amazing.
like a FIFA Street style game, but with Battle Royale.
SSX. SSX, yeah.
Oh.
I fucking love that game. I love that. Do you know what SSX is?
Yes, I
Yes.
It's that sports.
Snowboard.
It's that snowboard game.
amazing.
I
I
want
love
a
it.
remake on that. I really do.
Oh, and they
Is
showed
it
the new
Ubisoft?
skate.
No, it's EA.
They showed
EA,
they,
come on.
They showed the new skating game.
Yeah, new skating game. No,
But it's
I
not
don't
skate,
care.
But it's not Skate 4.
I was sad it's not Skate 4.
Yeah, because we were like, okay, they're announcing Skate 4. And then they show the skate game, but
I think I'm actually gonna go with Fallout 76 because that's the one I'm more interested in. But I don't know, man. There's so many good games. Forza Horizon 4, I think I'm actually gonna buy it.
Forza looks really good.
Forza looks fucking amazing.
Oh, it's-
I was impressed by Forza. I'm not a racing guy. I'm never gonna be a racing guy. But I have Forza Horizon 3, and I love playing Forza Horizon 3. I might end up buying Forza Horizon 4.
Are you a casual
Oh,
racing guy?
definitely.
I'm a casual
If you
racing
are,
guy.
Then I believe it's
Yeah.
good for you.
Look, I can talk because I'm a big racing car player.
Racing cars.
Racing car, okay.
Racing Royale.
Okay, I played a
Well,
lot of racing
That's
car games.
burnout.
Oh,
For me,
that's
my
burnout.
favorite car game, it has to be the Split Second. Which,
Yeah.
by the way, it's from Disney, and it's amazing, the fucking game.
I'm sorry to cut you there. They announced Forza Horizon 4. Me and X-Poop were like,
Where's the
what's the
fucking
Crew 2? What's the Crew 2? Nobody cares about the Crew 2. Because once they announced that, and they announced that it was on England, I was like, nobody cares about the Crew 2 now.
No.
Need for Speed Underground. X-Poop.
Expo.
Yeah, Need for Speed Underground 2 is actually one of my favorites, and I never finished the game, and I'm still disappointed about that one.
Can get a saying to make you drunk afterwards. Well, everyone, we really have to wrap this up. A game set in the UK. Whoa! That's really how I reacted there, Mitzi. I'm fucking thrilled. Yeah,
Oh, by the way, in the Skulls and Bones, they show the Portuguese flag.
yeah,
Oh,
The Portuguese
yeah.
ship.
It's in
And
the
everyone
Indian.
lost their
It's in
shit.
the Indian Ocean, which means on the time of the pirates, the Portuguese Inquisition was dominating that side of the.
Nice.
So basically, we're the bad guys.
Yeah, so basically we were the bad guy.
That's the best thing ever.
Yeah, that's the best thing
Look,
ever.
the only
Who
thing,
gives a shit about
No.
being the good guy?
Yeah, no, but that's
Look,
actually true.
the only thing that I want from that game is that the Portuguese guys are talking Portuguese. Because in the Assassin's Creed 4, the Black Flag, there was the Portuguese parts.
They're
Okay.
speaking Brazilian.
And- no, they're speaking Portuguese. I noticed. And it was-
But I think I can't confirm that. But I remember listening to a few of the crew members on the Portuguese side, and I got triggered the shit out of because I think I heard Brazilian there. If they end up fucking that, I'm sorry. I'm really not a patriot. I'm really
Look,
not a patriot.
This is something that pissed me off because
Assassin's Creed pissed me off because they presented female characters, and that's not because I'm a guy that's I
Not
want
misogynist.
historical accuracy. You know what I mean? I want historical accuracy, not because females are not as equal as males, but on that time they weren't. I'm sorry. Do I agree with that? Of course I don't. But I kind of got triggered with that. And when I heard Brazilian on that Portuguese Skulls and Bones game with the Portuguese flag, I can't confirm that. I'm actually gonna watch that. Kindajesus is sexist. Is that confirmed? Yes.
look, here's the thing. Look, I don't have a problem against Brazilians. Oh, cool, by the way. But here's the thing. Look, when you're playing a game and then you see, okay, there's different languages in the game, and you're like, okay, there's Portuguese. Oh, maybe I can play the game in my own language, and then you realize it's Brazilian and Portuguese, and you like scratch your head like, what? Like, what? Why? Why?
Like I said, Suave. To really go back there, let me set the record straight. Make a modern combat game. Make a modern combat game. I'm totally okay with females. Female troopers are as equal as male troopers on my mind, and I think we all agree with that, But historically speaking, the female role on those times were not as predominant as the males, and that's just a fact. It's a sad fact. I agree with you. It's a sad fact, but it's a fact. I hate that as much as you do. But if you're calling a game historically accurate,
It's just what
and
it
you
is.
just put a female character on the leading role with female soldiers on it, I'm like,
No, it's just
that's
what
really
it
not historically accurate, you know?
is. Females were not going to war in
Yeah.
that times.
Yeah, that's the
It-
problem.
To be
It's like
accurate,
it's like you're.
It's not like I'm being
look.
misogynist.
Here's the thing.
It's just that it's not.
Yeah, no, but like I said, Mr. Pixel, if you make a fighting game that's not historically accurate, I don't care. You know, like I said, actually, if you don't put females on it, I'm actually gonna be pissed. I'm actually honestly gonna be pissed.
On board.
Or bored.
Or bored.
Like, come on,
Look.
I'm totally okay with that. But if you actually start a conversation saying this is historically accurate, and then you make a game set on ancient Rome with female soldiers, I'm gonna be like, that's not historically accurate.
No,
I'm sorry.
you start thinking this is Wakanda.
It's to make it more diverse
Wakanda forever.
and
Yeah,
appeal
Wakanda
to a
forever.
girl. But then don't use the tag historically accurate.
Look,
I wouldn't be I wouldn't care.
It's like making a Jeanne d'Arc game, and then they make the Jeanne d'Arc character like a fucking princess.
Yeah, no. It's like make
Like
Joanne d'Arc.
Jeanne d'Arc. Oh no, Jeanne d'Arc.
Joanne d'Arc.
No, I confused
Joanne
because
d'Arc.
no, because Jeanne d'Arc is the character from
Joanne
Norway.
d'Arc.
Joanne
It's
d'Arc.
like making
Joanne
Joanne d'Arc game.
Yes.
And
Sorry,
before the
French.
Joanne d'Arc game starts, they say you can choose between a male or a female. Joanne d'Arc was a female. Period. You don't. If you want to strive for historically accurate games, don't make me choose sexes.
Do you
That's
want-
not
do you wanna
historically
be-
accurate. Damn it.
Do you want to be Joanna Dark or Dark John?
Dark John. Dark John. Exactly.
No, because I always loved the Assassin's Creed games because they are historically accurate. Let's go with that tag. Because okay, I learned history from these games.
And when they made that that spin-off of Assassin's Creed 4 and the character was male.
Yeah.
What was that the game where the character was male?
The black one?
No. The character was male. The game where the character was male.
Yes, the black flag.
The
character was
PS
male.
Vita game,
Oh
right?
no, she was a
Oh,
female.
She was a female. That was a female game.
Syndicate.
They
But-
never said this was gonna be historically accurate.
No, but I mean,
and
it's
when they showed the female
kinda-
character, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll play it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it makes
Yeah,
sense,
makes
you know.
sense.
But we really have to wrap this up, everyone. I'm sorry. I apologize. It was an hour and a half of pure kind of religion, of pure kind of just streams, of pure kind of reunions. Amazing work, Mustachio, as the guy that was out. We really. I'm making fun of you, but we really need someone to be out of this so that he doesn't have a biased opinion here. Xpop. I seriously, really, I understand games guy, and then the Kindajesus, the
Look,
Kindajesus guy.
look, with your permission, I'm going to do some shameless promotion. Not to my YouTube channel, to vary it a little
You
bit.
just did it.
No, but here's the thing. For those who don't know, I'm a game developer, and I'm working on a project called Bat Noir, which is basically a horror game with me and one of my colleagues. And I'm
With
going to-
bats.
Yeah, no, and I'm going to send the link to Kindajesus for him to try the game because we're made a beta of the game for now for you guys to try. And basically the game it's not as spooky as you think. It's not going to be a Resident Evil 7 game, but it's okay. It's a playable beta of the game, and I'm still working on the game. But it's going to be my personal project for now, and it's the game that I'm going to develop from now on.
All right. You know what?
possibly
Let's do it. Let's make this official. All right. All right. When you feel like you have something to work with, when you feel like the game it doesn't need to be finished.
Yes.
I'll stream it. I'll try my actual live attempt at playing the game
I'm afraid
on
that-
stream.
I'm-
Okay.
I'm fucking
How
afraid.
about we do that, Xpop? I
Yeah.
think that's fair. Xpop is working on is actually taking a course on game development and is making a game.
Next year, possibly, I'm going to show that game as my final project because I'm finished. Because I'm going to start the third year.
As soon as you have a playable
Yeah.
demo or something like that,
I have a
and
playable
you feel
demo.
comfortable with
Yes.
me streaming to the world, I'll do it,
Yeah.
Xpop. You know, I'll do it. I don't have a fucking tag on Twitch that allows me to do that, but I'll think about it. You know. So that's actually the end of it. Thank you so much for coming. Amazing kind of reunion, and please, if you're still watching this,
You're
you're
going
a
to us as
fucking
a family.
asshole.